SkeleSteve. Welcome to the SkeleSteve channel. I'm your host, SkeleSteve. Hey there, hi there, oh there, everyone. So today is a bit windy, but it's okay. Anyways, today's motovlog isn't about motorcycles. Nope. Today's motovlog is about rock and roll and muscle cars. That is correct. So yes, I do love music and I do love muscle cars. So motorcycles is not my only love out there. I got quite a few, but motorcycles is, out of like all the objects in the world, would be my number one thing, obviously. But anyways, so this is the story about Jim Morrison's missing 1967 Ford Shelby GT500 Mustang. So back in the 70s, Jim Morrison was gifted, obviously 67 or maybe 66, but he was gifted a Shelby GT500. It was Miss Blue. It's like that typical Ford blue. And this is a sweet car. Now, I'm not a Ford guy. I hate Ford, but I do like classic Fords. You know, but this is a cool car. And the fact that Jim Morrison owns it, I'm a Doors fan, makes it even cooler. And if some of you don't know who Jim Morrison is, I'm sorry, or Doors. And I shouldn't have to explain it, but there's people out there who don't know Jim Morrison. There's actually someone who's my age, 31. I was having a conversation with them and with a couple other people. We talked about music, and I was talking about the Doors, and I said Jim Morrison, and he goes, "Who's Jim Morrison?" And I thought he was messing with me, but he was dead serious. And I was like, "Wait a minute, you don't know who Jim Morrison is?" What? But there's people out there, I guess. I mean, and you can say, "Oh, he's not into music." Yes, he claimed he was into music. So, come on, man. Come on. Yes, Jim Morrison's the lead singer of the psychedelic rock band, The Doors. They're from the mid to late 60s to the early 70s. So now back to this Mustang. So like I said, Jim was gifted this Mustang from his record company as a gift. Now, you see pictures of him with this Mustang, and I think there's like a whole movie of him and the Riders in the Storm. There's like a whole movie that has him riding his Mustang. Now, this Mustang disappeared, and nobody knows what happened to it. It's the strangest thing. None of his bandmates claimed. I don't think he was like very close with a lot of his family members, so nobody exactly knows what happened to this Mustang. This Mustang just disappeared, and it's such a strange tale. As I said, no band members, no family members. The only person that might know something is his girlfriend Pam, who died not too long after Jim died. I think Jim died in 71. I can't remember how much longer she died after him. But it was a short amount of time. She would have been the only one that would have known what happened. Now, there's a couple theories that have been buzzing around of what happened to this bike. This car. See, I always got bikes on my mind. Some people think that one night, being around the Sunset Strip, he hit a telephone pole or tree, drunk or high, and just crashed into this pole or tree, and got out of the car, looked at it, and wandered off. And that's the kind of guy Jim is. Jim's not a very materialistic guy. He's not like, if you watch documentaries about him and stuff like that, or read about him, he's a strange character, and that's just something he would do. He doesn't care if he crashed. He's not gonna, like, if I had a Mustang GT500, which, as I said, I'm not a Ford guy, but if I had a classic car and I crashed it, or new like freaking car, or crashed my bike, I would be pretty disappointed. I'd be pretty devastated. And no, he goes, yeah. And there's other theories that on tour, he left it at LAX and never went back to pick it up. And that happens a lot where, you know, people ditch their cars at airports. It happens a lot. It could have happened when he was going to Paris, but I think somebody might have dropped him off, so that could ex-nay that. But when you leave your car at the airport, it can sit there. Actually, there's cases they're sitting there for years. And when they finally find out, you know, hey, no one's paying for this parking spot right here, they'll tow the car, and that's it. So there's other theories that he sold it, that he abandoned it in the desert, that it's actually could be in a barn somewhere, it could be in a storage locker, which I highly doubt that one. But I've heard a few things, read some few forums. There's a few strange theories out there what happened to this car. It's a very interesting tale, and leave it to Jim to have something like this after he's passed, some sort of mystery story. Like, it's just how it is with the type of person he is. Yeah, but like I said, he just disappeared. No one knows what happened to it. I said the few theories that are flowing around about it. One person confirmed that it was crashed, and he just wandered off, came back, and it was gone, but there's no facts behind it. And the fact that, and another fact is, like, his bandmates don't know what happened to it. They have no idea what happened to his Mustang. And if he sold it to somebody, that person probably didn't say nothing because he knows who Jim Morrison is, and he didn't want to say anything to have people bug him for it. Now, that's my theory on if he did sell it to somebody, just for the fact that if you have like a specialty car or like a classic car or something, you do get bugged about it. I own a Cutlass, you know, a 70 Cutlass, and I didn't have it that long, but people would always bug me about it on the streets. Hey, that's a nice car. You ever think about selling it? My brother owns a Trailblazer SS, same thing. He always gets questions about it if he's gonna sell it. If you own, like I said, you own a specialty car or some sort of classic car, people ask you about it. But if they know it's Jim Morrison's car, they're gonna come after you. And they want that car bad. So probably didn't do it to get bugged, but can you imagine the value of that car when it's found? No matter what condition it is, if it's in a crappy condition or a good condition, it'll be worth like 3 times the amount, maybe even more. It would, especially with car collectors, man. And if that guy did buy it, it's smart, because back then people could find out, people, not as much as today obviously, but people could probably find out where you live. If they knew that this guy someone bought Jim Morrison's car, somebody will go desperate and try to find it. But this guy though thought ahead of the times and said, nope, don't want nobody to bug me. And that's like I said, that's my theory about it. But imagine today if they find out if somebody owns it, man, that person could be screwed. But yeah, like, and another thing too I want to talk about is that I do want to look for that Mustang. I do. And I know I don't have a snowball's chance in hell to find the damn thing, just because there's no way I can figure out where it's at. No freaking way. Where do I start? Who do I ask? How do I go about it? But it'd be the thrill of it, but I definitely wouldn't know 100%. I will never find that car. There's no way I can find that GT500. No freaking way. Absolutely not. It's just how it is, you know. But it'd be awesome if I found it. If anybody knows anything, hey, I would love to find it. But I'm pretty sure there's thousands of people, car collectors, that have been trying to find it, and they have better resources to find the car. But it makes me think, if it's gone this long, either somebody's hiding it or it's crashed. It's gone and it turned into scrap metal. That's my theory about it. That's like the only 2 options really. If it is missing in the desert, that'd be something. If it is in the barn, that'd be something else too. Maybe the bandmates know and they just never say a thing. They won't say a thing about it. I will drop links to an article about it from Car Buzz, I believe it is, and do some research on it. Like I said, it's a pretty cool tale. If you like music and classic cars, it's a good read. You know, it's a very strange thing. Look at that. Halloween decorations, love them. Anyways, guys, that's where I cut it off. Make sure you guys like this video, comment as always, share it, and subscribe. And after you subscribe, don't forget to ring that Guardian bell. YouTube algorithm gremlins are evil. Like it, they'll kill them. Comment as much, will kill them. Share it, will kill them. And subscribing and ringing the Guardian bell will do that too. Alright, enough goofing around, guys. It was fun as always. SkeleSteve out.